So what are the likely clues? Kris Van Cleave spoke with the former head of the National Transportation Safety Board.
From the air, it's clear much of the doomed jet came down on fire. Can explosive residue survive that kind of fire?
Absolutely. They'll get a good reading by swabbing this. This residue will remain even in a fire, even if it's underwater.
We went over video from the crash scene with former National Transportation Safety Board Chair Mark Rosenker. He says it appears the tail broke off before fire engulfed the Airbus jet, landing miles away, largely intact. This kind of debris, what are you looking for?
You'd be looking at the edges particularly to see how they may have come apart from the main part of the fuselage. Did this look like there was corrosion? Did it look like there was a fracture? Did it look like that there was some kind of structural deformity?
In the days immediately after Malaysia Flight 17 was shot down over Ukraine, our Mark Phillips was able to spot clear signs the plane was hit by a missile.
Big holes penetrating from the outside in.
Rosenker says determining a bomb blast is not as straightforward.
It can be distinguished, but it takes time, and you do this in the laboratory. That cockpit voice recorder will have a special signature that we will understand the difference between an overpressure event, which would be a technical failure, and a high-energy explosive event, which would be a bomb.
It took the NTSB more than 4 years to determine TWA 800 crashed because of a fuel tank explosion and not a bomb.
What we have here is all of the elements. It is not on the seafloor, which made that a very, very difficult and a challenging investigation.
Investigators will look at the condition of the bodies of those on board to see if they show any signs of a bombing. Scott, investigators will also study the luggage. Video shows much of it appears to be intact and not burned.
Kris, on another point, what are you hearing about airport security here in the United States?
Well, sources tell CBS News discussions are underway tonight about how to increase security, with an announcement expected tomorrow. Scott, out of an abundance of caution, there will be some procedures to step up security for overseas flights.
Kris Van Cleave in the Washington newsroom. Kris, thank you.